That's the nervous system adapting to the new weight, really trying to control, again, the eccentric. Feeling that load, getting that nice loaded stretch. That's where the damage is created. That's where the hypertrophy benefits. What is going on YouTube? You are back with the Prez. It's a Monday morning, start of a new week. It's early, it's 8:20 in the morning. I have literally about 10 minutes right now to finish this routine. Well, to finish this first part of my workout for the day, right? I have a very busy day with clients. I'm gonna be training sporadically throughout the day. And I'm starting now with incline barbell bench press, right? I have 145 pounds on the bar. Today is the day that we close out 3 sets of 10 at 145. So it's gonna be all upper body work. I'm going to be starting today in the gym right now, 8:30 in the morning, and I'll be finishing the park probably after 12 o'clock later, right? So 3 sets of bench press work to start off, and it's going to be literally, like I said, I got 10 minutes to get these 3 sets in before my next client comes. So let's get into this first one. 145, get this set of 10. A tough 10. We're able to get it. 2 more sets. Let's go. All right, guys, back in the park. You saw the earlier bench press set. I only showed you the 1 set. My client ended up coming in a few minutes early. I ended up finishing the 2 sets of bench with him. I started him off today with incline barbell bench press also. So I did close out the 3 sets of 10 at 145. Very happy with that. I wouldn't tell you I did it if I didn't do it, because next time you see me benching, I'll be up to 150, and again, I'll be back at the 4 sets of 6. So, like I said, full upper work today. I just closed out the 3x10 last week on our weighted pulls with the 35. So, like I said, I'm gonna do a small jump, just upping it to 40 pounds today. I'm gonna start back today, 4 sets of 6 on the weighted pulls with 40. So I got my 25-pound kettlebell and a 15-pound kettlebell. 25 and 15, guys, that's 40 pounds. Remember, keeping the tempo controlled, controlling the eccentric, really focusing on hypertrophy now, guys. Remember, we're trying to build muscle, slowly increasing our calories over time right now. And you're gonna see, as I increase the calories, you're also gonna see I'm gonna lean out even more and more too. So, set 1 here, guys. Let's go. And I'm staying on this bar so I don't have to jump up with the weight and waste energy with the setup. Like I said, controlling every rep. You see me fully controlling that eccentric, coming to a full lockout, not losing tension, not dead hanging for too long. Just getting that 1 second of full lockout tension, and then pulling right back up. The concentric, you want to squeeze that bar, pull up as explosive as possible, get that chin over. 3 more sets of 6. Let's go. All right, guys, second set. About a 3-minute break in between set 1 and set 2 right here, and I'll keep it 3 minutes for all the sets. You can see 4 sets of 6 always is the toughest progression. That's the nervous system adapting to the new weight, really trying to control, again, the eccentric. Feeling that load, getting that nice loaded stretch. That's where the damage is created. That's where the hypertrophy benefits come from. 3 more minutes, 2 more rounds. Let's go. All right, guys. 3rd set. Let's go. we go. 3 down, 1 to go. I'm not gonna front after that going into that third set. My lats already had a crazy pump built up. That's what those controlled eccentrics do. They're gonna build that time under tension. They're gonna increase the metabolic stress on the muscle, increase the metabolites, increase that lactic acid production, and keeping those breaks strict 3 minutes. I'm letting it all disperse, but I'm building fatigue each set, right? So getting into the 4th set right now, I already know my lats are gonna be pumped and lit. A nice 3-minute break right now. Let's go. All right, guys. Last set, best set. Lats are pumped, back is lit right now. Remember, when you're training with that intensity, even though it's only 40 pounds, it looks like the same intensity when I was doing 70, 80 pound sets for sets of 5, 6, right? Just because with that, when I'm using the heavier loads, I'm dropping, I'm avoiding the negatives, right? So I'm dropping down fast, using more of that stretch reflex, getting more momentum to generate myself back up for the concentric portion of the rep. Here, I'm generating more intensity on the negative, which is making the concentric even harder here, right? That's why with the lower loads, you can control the weight more, really focusing on working the muscle groups that you want to target, specifically our back here. Let's go. All right, guys, that's 4 sets of 6, 40-pound weighted pulls. First rep scheme in my progressions, you guys know, if you've been following, it's 4 by 6, then 3 by 8, then 3 by 10. So you hit 24 and 4, then you hit 24, same volume, but in 3 sets with 3 by 8. Then you break through the volume plateau by hitting a 3 by 10. Once you hit 3 by 10 with that load, you pretty much mastered it. And that's when you increase and move on to the heavier weight and restart the progressions 4 by 6, the same progressions that I'm utilizing for my bench press, right? So we just hit the 3 by 10 today. The 3 by 10 today with the 145. So the next one goes 4 by 6 at 150. And when the bench is on 4 by 6, the pulls will be on 3 by 8. Let's go. All right, guys. Weighted pull-ups done. That means the 2 main strength building movements of the day are done. Incline barbell bench press, close that out. Weighted pulls, hit the 4 sets of 6. Now I'm gonna get some more volume work in, right? Remember, I don't do crazy volume each session out per muscle group, just because right now I've been almost hitting like an upper or lower split, and I've been really enjoying that upper lower split off of that push-pull legs, right? So on the upper lower, I've been hitting upper Monday, lower Tuesday, upper Wednesday, lower Thursday, upper Friday, off Saturday, lower again on Sunday, and then repeating, right? So I'm hitting a lot of upper body days throughout the week. Very consistent, keeping the movements consistently throughout the week, allowing for more practice, and then I'll just throw in, like I said, 1 or 2 accessories after the main compound. So now we're gonna get into regular body weight dips. We're gonna hit sets of 15 to 20 dips, and we're gonna superset them with 3-bar neutral grip pull-ups, right? So remember, when you're working dips on parallel bars, you're gonna be working more in that sagittal plane, right? Remember, there's planes of motion, right? We have the frontal plane. Imagine there's a wall in front of you, a wall behind you. Think doing pronated grip pull-ups, right? You're gonna be in the frontal plane. Think doing straight bar dips, you're gonna be in that frontal plane. Now think about doing neutral grip pull-ups. Your hands get brought to the front of you, your elbows are being more in front and being brought down and back like that. Imagine 2 walls on the side of you, that's the sagittal plane. Dips, neutral grip pull-ups. Very, very similar movement mechanics. A lot more similar than a pronated grip pull-up and then a parallel bar dip, which is the standard exercises for calisthenics, right? So supersetting dips into 3-bar neutral grip pulls for that biomechanic awareness, guys. Let's go. Each rep I was trying to get a 1-second pause in that bottom, explode up, get a nice sarcoplasmic build up into the chest right there. 20, 10 for the first round. 2 more rounds of that. Let's go. All right, guys, round 2, 3-minute breaks here also. Again, right to the post. So guys, third round, let's see if we get another 20 dips. Pulls, no matter what, I'm hitting the 10. All right, guys, and I want to touch on one quick topic right now. I want you to notice while I'm doing my dips here, look at my stomach. My stomach is pretty damn flat right now. You can see the abs popping out. And if you go back into my videos over the summertime, even up until about a month ago, anytime I did dips with my shirt off, for some reason I had that lower inflammation in my lower abdominals, right? I had a little pouch that I could not get rid of. I never had that issue before, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was. And then I decided that I had to get back onto my gut health protocol. One thing that I stopped doing over these past 2 years was really worrying about gut health in terms of foods that I was putting in my body first to prime myself, which was pretty much the first principle I ever spoke to you guys about on this channel, and the importance of gut health. So I went back to my main principles. Before every meal now, I'm eating sauerkraut or kimchi, priming the gut. I'm eating my kefir again, my bone brawls, and ever since I started incorporating this since the past month, I've noticed a big drop in the inflammation in the stomach, and my stomach has gotten a lot leaner in general. All right, guys, 20 dips, 10 pulls, 3 times to finish off the push-pull aspect of the upper body routine. Remember, if I'm gonna be hitting weighted pulls and my incline bench again on Wednesday, 2 days from now, I can't be too sore. I can't put too much damage or build too much fatigue in the chest and the lats if I want to hit a PR or make progress on Wednesday's workout, right? So that's how you have to learn to manage the overall volume for each workout. If you're going to be training each muscle group 3 times a week, instead of doing 20 sets on Monday, or let's just say 30 sets for chest on Monday, you do 10 sets on Monday, 10 sets on Wednesday, 10 sets on Friday. Not that we even hit that high volume, it's more like 6, 6, 6, right? So I'm hitting around max throughout the week. My volume is probably between like 15 and maybe 25 sets per muscle group, depending on the movement that I choose throughout the week, right? If it's all compound, it's gonna be on the lower end. If I do more isolation work or more body weight work, it'll be on the upper end. I'm gonna finish off with just some handstand holds today. Back to the wall for some practice. Let's go. All right, guys, like I said, I'm gonna end the routine off today. Just some handstand holds. That's a 30-second back to the wall hold. That's just to build more endurance, more overall strength in the shoulders. We're not hitting any repetitions, no handstand pushes, not looking to create any muscular damage. Just again, build those neurological adaptations to increase the shoulder strength and endurance, which is only gonna help benefit when you're doing your freestanding reps. So I'm gonna do 2 more sets of those 30-second holds. Not gonna film it, and that's a wrap for today's routine. Very, very basic again, guys. Weighted pulls, incline bench press, body weight dips, body weight neutral grip pull-ups, and handstand holds. Like I said, tomorrow most likely be a lower body day. If I have the chance to film it, I'll film it. Wednesday we'll be back to upper. Again, ideally going for the 4x6 on the incline bench, going for the 3x8 on the weighted pose. Stay tuned. Let's get it, guys. If you have any questions or comment, leave it in the comment section. I'll always get back to you guys. Like the video, it helps the algorithm out. Share it with your friends and your family. If you're not subscribed yet, you already know, guys. Hit that subscribe button and peace out. BARNATURALS.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.